Hey there everybody, Jones back with another announcement video for House of Jones related content to the channel. I want to do some more gaming related things, but not video games because I do enough of that. I mean, there is a video game announcement after this video, which I'm going to put together as a group thing to show off some stuff that I picked up recently, and we'll announce a new show concepts from here. But the first show I want to announce is I've finally stepped into the world. Oh yeah, that's right. We got D&D stuff going on here. We got the starter set and we got the player handbook. So we're gonna learn. I haven't played D&D in like 20 years, so it's been since high school. But I wanted to try to bring a new D&D show to Twitch and YouTube, see how it flies. You know, try something different. Get together with people and nerd out in another way than besides put a controller in my hand. So. I'm looking for people who are inexperienced, people who are experienced, people who want to learn, dungeon masters, because I'm not going to be able to do that anytime soon. So I want to set up a group and try to get this thing going and do some different stuff on the channel. The show is going to be called Questionable Questing, which I think is hilarious because it's very mean. Who knows if it'll get done? You know, you might get a bunch of people ruining where you fucking around. So there's that. But I also have some other ideas for games I'd like to demo. I have Boss Monster, regular, and the expansion, the next level. That's something I'd like to demo on the channels at some point. I got the other expansion. And then we have the Bloodborne card game, which I'm pretty sure if you've seen enough of my videos, you see me unbox it. It was probably a year or two ago. So there's that. I also have Super Fight, which I really do enjoy playing, and I'm going to get some more expansions to that. But I wanted to bring a lot of non-gaming related, or non-video game related gaming to the channel to try some different stuff out, to nerd out more, because it's all about interactions with people and creative, outlets and whatnot that makes things like this fun. So if you're interested in being part of Questionable Questing, be sure to let me know. Hit me up on a message if you want, on YouTube or Twitch. You can find me at Twitter at CaseyJones681. If you want to drop a DM on me, check it out if you're interested in being a part of it and know some things that I don't. Well, I greatly appreciate it. So thanks for watching. We'll be starting up probably pretty soon with character creation videos as soon as I get some people together. But that's just the first step in this little experience for this video. So stay tuned in just a second for the second half. Alright, welcome back for the second half of the video. Another show announcement idea I have here. If you know me well enough, I'm a child of the 80s, and being a huge video gamer, I think this year will mark my 30th year in life as a gamer. I got my Nintendo when I was 7 years old, and yes, that's in 1988, because I'm fucking old. But I've been getting more and more into retro gaming, with the announcement of the NES Classic and how hard it was to find. I couldn't pick one up, but I did get an SNES Classic last year. But I decided that there are tons of consoles out there that you can play NES games on. So I bought what is called an RES Plus from Retrobit, which is a HD NES. It's not fancy, it's just a top-loaded NES that plays, NES games, which is really good for me. I want to get something better down the road, but I started buying games and I want to show off the collection. And we start with Bases Loaded, one of the first baseball games I ever played for the NES. There's that. I bought NES Pro Wrestling, which is a classic that I never played as a kid. I got a lot of games that I never played. And then I got the trilogy of some of my favorites. I got Castlevania. We got Simon's Quest. And we got Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Now, I was a huge Castlevania fan growing up. Love the series. Really, really got back into it recently. And I've been collecting games here and there. I got Castlevania 4 on the SNES Classic. I have Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood on the PS4, which I started playing last night, which is a lot of fun. We also got some other cool games. I just picked up recently Batman. This is a really good one. I've got Gradius. Yeah. Gradius, one of the first space shooters I ever played. I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, which is pretty cool. Speaking of hard games, I got Ninja Gaiden. Tough one, but I had to grab it. We got Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo Super Bowl. Some of the first NFL licensed games. Well, Tecmo Bowl was Players Association. Tecmo Super Bowl was NFL and Players Association. So that's cool. We also have RBI Baseball. There is a lot of games. And I also picked up Gradius, sequel to Gradius, which is called Life Force, last week. Now, I'm going to start doing a series, probably monthly, because I don't know if I want to do it every week. But it's going to be called Jones Goes Retro, where I'll be going to retro game shops and seeing if there's anything I want to pick up. Also, at this point, I have a very interesting game. I also got a WCW game from the late 80s that I got signed by Ric Flair, Dragon Con, which is freaking amazing. I don't put it on a shelf, so that's probably why it's not in the stack of games. But I also picked up this game. It's very heavily Castlevania inspired. It's called Holy Diver. This game was not released in America. There's a lot of import copies, and they're a little tough to find. But they released this not too long ago. Retrobit, ironically, the same people that made my system. And they released a collector's edition, which is what this is. So it was about $60. And I want to show you what's inside. So yeah, there you go. Cool case. It's going to be tough to do one-handed, but I think we can do it. Oh, God. So first thing we have is our certificate of authenticity. This is 2,900 of them out there. Here is the game in its box. Very cool. Very 80s metal inspired. It's pretty awesome. I won't break it up, but it's got a manual and stuff like that in English and Japanese. So here's the cool stuff. Here's the cool extra stuff. It says the Holy Grail. Take it easy. Start plus B and A. It must be a code or something. I'm not sure exactly, but this is definitely going to be tough one-handed. But here we go. So we got a journal. Holy Diver journal. So that was kind of neat. It's just a blank journal, but we've got this thing called power-ups, which I think is just artwork. Yeah, it's just artwork. So we got, once again, really tough to do. Artwork for the game. Really effing cool. Yeah, and then there's some stickers, which are pretty neat, based on the character sprites and some of the bosses, and yeah. Then we also have pins. We've got the character sprite for the main character, Randy, and then we've got the game card, the game cover, like logo, which I thought was pretty neat. But yeah, Jones Goes Retro. It's going to be a thing. I've been going to Video Game Trainer in Buford. Shout out to them for being awesome and being around. We're going to check out some other shops. If you know of any shops that I should go check out in my area or in somewhere, even in the Atlanta area. You know, I'm in the outside the perimeter of Atlanta, but you know, I can go into the city for stuff. If you know about anything really cool to go check out, let me know. I'll go check it out and see if there's anything good to pick up. Thank you for watching my 2 announcement videos for Questionable Questing and Jones Goes Retro. So I missed one. I actually I did miss a game that I forgot to mention, so I wanted to add it at the end of this video. We actually got this from a coworker of mine. It is the Goonies 2 on, of course, the NES, in the box with a manual, which is crazy to think about it. But I tell you, I've learned from what I remember when I was a kid that Konami was king. Konami was king. Look at that. See, quality games. They made a lot of quality games. Nowadays, not so much. But yeah, forgot this one little bonus bit of stuff there. Will we see you later, guys? Peace.